I'm Evan Popalis with sports. Penn State football heads to Rutgers for tomorrow's game with a New Year's Six Bowl and a possible 10-win season on their minds.
Following back-to-back blowout wins over Maryland and Indiana, the Nittany Lions' next stop is New Jersey. After starting the season 3-0, Rutgers just has one win in its last 7 games. Penn State has dominated Rutgers in the overall head-to-head series, as the Scarlet Knights have not defeated the Nittany Lions since 1988. Penn State is a whopping 13-0 in Piscataway, which bodes well for the Nittany Lions head coach James Franklin, who is searching for his 100th career victory as Penn State's coach on Saturday. Franklin is still searching for bigger impacts from younger receivers.
I think, there's some guys that have shown some good things. Malik Mega's shown some good things. Trey Wallace has shown some good things. Liam has shown some good things. I don't know if there's one guy that's totally separated himself on a consistent basis. There's been guys that have done it at times, but not on a consistent basis.
But Penn State's defense has stepped up under first-year defensive coordinator Manny Diaz. Linebacker Jonathan Sutherland hopes to pass along some keys to success.
I would say just preparation. Preparation, having a routine, and really being dedicated to the process.
The Nittany Lions will be without Joey Porter Jr. again as he recovers from an appendicitis. Linebacker Curtis Jacobs practiced this week and could play. The Nittany Lions have racked up 13 sacks over the last 2 games.
Tomorrow's game kicks off at 3:30 p.m., and you can listen live on Penn State Com Radio with our team in Piscataway, New Jersey. This week is the second round of the PIAA high school football playoffs, including a few District 6 championships and state playoffs. Tonight, our After the Whistle game of the week features the undefeated State College Little Lions against the 10-2 McDowell Trojans in a state playoff matchup. You can catch the highlights from that game and more on our After the Whistle football show tonight at 11:30 p.m., streaming live on our YouTube channel. Now an update on a high school football player we introduced you to this fall, phenom running back Ethan Knox from Oil City in Venango County. He was on pace to rush for the most yards by any high school player in a season ever, but the Oil City Oilers lost in the first round of the playoffs. While Knox won't snag the all-time record, he finishes 23rd all-time and the most by any player in the span of just 10 games. The Penn State field hockey team is currently playing against a #1 North Carolina squad in the semifinals of the NCAA tournament. This is the first time the Nittany Lions have reached the semifinals of the Big Dance since 2007.
What a great season, what this team has accomplished to this date, and we're still playing. We're still not done. I'm so proud of this team. Tell them all the time, they're just a group of women that really care for each other, love each other, and play for each other.
Now let's head to the pitch. Penn State women's soccer hopes to continue its NCAA tournament run today. The 2-seeded Nittany Lions take on West Virginia this afternoon at 4:30 at Jeffrey Field. They beat Quinnipiac 4-1 in the opening round. If the Lions can come away with a win today, they'll stay at home to host either Xavier or Virginia on Sunday. Now to the ice. Penn State men's hockey, now ranked 6th in the country, returns to Pagula Ice Arena tonight to host the Michigan State Spartans. This will be the 3rd straight series where the Nittany Lions face a ranked opponent, with the Spartans coming in ranked 17th overall in the nation. The blue and white recorded a series split last weekend against the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and tonight's puck drop is set for 7 p.m. That's all for sports. Now back over to you guys at the anchor desk.
Fresh off a big win against Minnesota, the Nittany Lions now face a much tougher challenge. #2 Ohio State rolls into Happy Valley, and the Buckeyes are led by Heisman hopeful C.J. Stroud and an offense that's averaging 50 points a game. Coach James Franklin says the Buckeyes bring a ton of talent.
And the quarterback, makes big-time accurate throws. It's a small window that he's able to thread the ball into, not only with arm talent in terms of strength, but also accuracy.
Penn State is 4-0 at home this season, but the Lions face their toughest task yet on Beaver Stadium grass.
The head-to-head series between Penn State and Ohio State has not treated the Nittany Lions too fairly over the last decade. Penn State just 1-9 against the Buckeyes during that span. And since the turn of the century, Penn State just has 1 win in 20 tries against AP poll top 5 teams. That lone win 2016 at home versus Ohio State.
The Buckeyes have scored on all 36 red zone opportunities.
So when you talk about red zone offense, when you're able to run or throw the ball, that's valuable down there.
The Penn State defense is expected to have pass rusher Chop Robinson back for the game, but the offense will have to be a bright spot if the team wants a chance to win. In University Park, I'm Evan Popalis for the Center County Report.
We have an update on the wall collapse that closed a stretch of road in Bellefonte. 2 lanes of Water Street are now reopened after PennDOT made temporary repairs to the road. The section of wall collapsed last month between High and Mill Streets. The road is expected to stay open until a permanent fix can be made next spring. State College police hope you can help them find the suspect who stole from a local charity. They're investigating the theft of donated items from the Goodwill store on Benner Pike in College Township. Police say the person in this photo removed items from the donation area on Monday just before 9 a.m. The suspect drove away in an older model Saturn. Contact the police if you know who it might be. The U.S. Supreme Court has pushed back a decision on whether to grant President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. But the court says it will hear full oral arguments in February, with a decision shortly after that. The Biden administration plan would eliminate up to $20,000 of debt for eligible borrowers, but has been on hold since October. The program was blocked by court battles, and it's estimated to impact more than 40 million borrowers and would cost roughly $400 billion. Have you ever wanted to bring home a piece of Penn State history? Penn State's Lion Surplus is offering just that, selling items from Penn State's 91-year-old hotel, the Nittany Lion Inn. Reporter Madison Miller is live in University Park with more. Madison?
Thanks, Madison. Still to come on the Center County Report. Will the cold weather continue this weekend? We check the 7-day forecast.
Plus, flu season is here and we have the new numbers on where Pennsylvania stands. Also coming up, new information on a popular pizzeria after the health department shut it down for 2 weeks.
For a home game tomorrow, I would love to watch Penn State one more time, but at least it's not going to rain. It is going to rain.
Well, I'm glad it's going to be warmer, but rain?
The rain always knows how to put a wrinkle in some people's plans, but you can't put a damper on sports. Dale, what do you have for us?
Auditions to become the next Nittany Lion mascot will be held Monday. For those interested, you'll probably want to get started practicing those one-armed push-ups.
Well, I guess it's time to start practicing for myself.
I believe in you, Evan. Well, that's all we have for today's newscast. We hope you'll join us Tuesday for our next local news update.
But you can follow us anytime for breaking news and watch our stories on our Center County Report social media. You'll find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and our website. Have a great afternoon. Our top story, big crowds and strong opinions this week at public meetings on the proposed State College connector. That's the highway expansion project years in the making in Center County. Dale Ostrander reports. And the Geisinger Health System is withdrawing plans for a new primary health clinic that was approved back in May. Geisinger planned to build it in State College at Scenery Drive and South Atherton Street, but it says there have been too many challenges with the project to continue. The township is giving the clinic plan a 5-year expiration date in case Geisinger changes its mind. After some cold weather this week, it's starting to warm up, but will it last? The weekend forecast is coming up.
Plus, why a local town is looking for a tree donation.